Archetypes explained. The hidden patterns of your mind. What if your thoughts, your fears, your ambitions aren't entirely your own? What if the story you're living right now has been lived thousands of times before? Across different cultures, different centuries, and different people, the same patterns keep appearing. The same heroes, the same villains, the same struggles. This is not a coincidence. This is what Carl Jung called archetypes. What are archetypes? Archetypes are universal psychological patterns, deep structures of the human mind that shape how we think, behave, and experience life. They are not learned, they are not taught, they are inherited. Jung believed that every human is born with these patterns already inside them, like a blueprint. Just like your body follows genetic instructions, your mind follows archetypal patterns. The collective unconscious. To understand archetypes, you need to understand Jung's most powerful idea, right finger, the collective unconscious. This is a layer of the mind that goes deeper than your personal memories. It is shared by all humans, timeless, universal. It contains ancient symbols, instinctive behaviors, archetypes. This explains something strange, right finger. Why do people from completely different parts of the world tell the same kinds of stories? Why do myths from ancient Egypt, Greece, and Asia all share similar themes? Because they are all drawing from the same hidden source. Across every story, every culture, and every life, the same characters appear again and again. But they don't just exist in stories, they exist within you. Now, let's dive into the major archetypes, the fundamental roles that quietly shape who you are and how you experience the world. The major archetypes, superhero, the hero represents growth, courage, transformation. The hero leaves the comfort zone, faces challenges, and returns stronger. You see this everywhere. Harry Potter, Spider-Man, right finger. But this isn't just fiction. Every time you face a fear, every time you push through struggle, right finger, you are living the hero archetype. The shadow is your dark side. It includes fear, anger, jealousy, desires you hide. Most people try to ignore it, but Jung warned, right finger, what you resist controls you. If you don't face your shadow, it shows up in anger, self-sabotage, projection onto others. The shadow is not evil, it is unacknowledged power. The persona is the mask you wear. It's how you present yourself to the world. Polite, confident, strong. But it's not always who you really are, right finger. The danger? If you rely too much on your persona, you lose connection with your true self. The wise old man, mentor. This archetype represents wisdom, guidance, knowledge. Examples: Gandalf, Dumbledore. Right finger. This archetype appears when you need direction in life. Sometimes it appears as a teacher, a book, a moment of realization. The child represents innocence, curiosity, potential. It reminds you of who you once were, who you could become. Right finger, losing this archetype leads to emptiness. Right finger, reconnecting with it brings meaning. Anima, animus. These represent the inner opposite gender energy. Anima, right pointing arrow, feminine side in men. Animus, right pointing arrow, masculine side in women. They influence emotions, relationships, creativity. Right finger, balance here leads to psychological harmony. Archetypes in everyday life. Archetypes are not just ideas. You live them every day. When you struggle, right pointing arrow, hero. When you hide emotions, right pointing arrow, persona. When you feel inner conflict, right pointing arrow, shadow. When you seek meaning, right pointing arrow, mentor. Your personality is not fixed. It's a dynamic interaction of archetypes. Individuation, the ultimate goal. Jung believed the purpose of life is, right finger, individuation. This means becoming aware of your archetypes, integrating them, becoming whole. It requires facing your shadow, new moon, removing false masks, face mask, balancing your inner forces, balance scale, right finger. This is your philosopher's stone moment, the transformation of the self. Why this changes everything once you understand archetypes. Right finger, you start seeing patterns everywhere. In movies, clapperboard, in people, busts in silhouette, in yourself, brain. You realize your struggles are not random. Your fears have meaning. Your journey is part of a universal story. You are not just an individual. You are the hero, the shadow, the seeker, the creator, all at once. These patterns have existed for thousands of years, and they are still shaping your life right now. But here's the difference. Right finger, most people live them unconsciously. Right finger, you now have the chance to live them consciously. Maybe you're not just living your life. Maybe you're playing a role in a story far older than you. The question is, right finger, are you aware of the role you're playing? If you liked the video, please like, thumbs up, subscribe bell, and drop a comment speech balloon below.